and we received a nomination from the government of Ontario for that respective client. Idea at the end of the day is for you to establish permanent residency in Canada, and that's very much possible. So the first step will be to submit an expression of interest in which you will highlight your credentials. And if your credentials are in line with the requirements of a certain province, for example, you have a certain amount of business experience, you have a required level of net worth. Ideally should be somewhere around Canadian $500,000, and it could be a bit more. And apart from this, it's your ability to invest into a Canadian business, again, at the provincial level. Depending on which province it is, you can only invest in a business that is approved and verified by that province. A takeout business, or it could be a tourism business. It has to be approved from whatever the province you're looking into. Now, all of these credentials are highlighted in your expression of interest. And if your credentials are in line, as mentioned before, with the requirements of a certain province, they could send you an invitation to apply. Then you need to send a comprehensive, complete application with the supporting and documentary evidence, and they can also issue you a support letter, and using that support letter you can apply for a work permit. You can go and operate your business in whatever province there is in Canada. And ideally, the most attractive element of business immigration, you don't pay a full lump sum payment in advance to anyone. You're taking these funds to that province to operate your business in that province. It could be Ontario. So for example, you've received a support letter from the government of Ontario, and now you've applied for your work permit to IRCC. Your work permit gets approved. That's when you take the funds with you, which you had shown in your expression of interest. And once you have operated your business for, let's say, 2 years, as per the terms set out with the provincial governments, now you can finally submit a PR application to IRCC. And keep in mind that province itself can also give you a nomination based on that work permit. So one of my clients in Ontario, he had applied for a work permit based on a support letter from the government of Ontario. So his work permit application was not even approved yet. It was in the process of getting an approval, and we received a nomination from the government of Ontario for that respective client. So the government of Ontario did mention that you can submit your application for nomination. If the work permit application gets refused, yes, it could have a negative impact for this application where the client had applied for a nomination. So you could be in any part of the world. If you have this idea of getting citizenship by investment or business immigration or entrepreneur immigration, these are the very simple basic steps that you have to take at your end. And submit an expression of interest, wait to receive an invitation to apply, submit your application to that respective province, get a support letter, go operate your business in Canada in a certain province for 2 years. And finally, you can apply for your permanent resident application to IRCC. If you have any questions or concerns about business immigration, you can simply book an appointment at the given link here. We'll have a detailed chat about your personal and professional business profile, in which we'll do a complete assessment to see where you stand. And of course, we'll let you know how you can move forward. Anyways, that's it for now, and we'll come back with more updates. Thank you.